Yeah, I've just lost one of the exhausts. It's in the boot now. So yeah, well, fingers crossed we make it. To Wheal Martyn, this little historic China clay museum down here near St Austell. Lovely little place. The weather we've got is absolutely cracking today, so hopefully we'll get a big turnout of cars here, and people are arriving already, so we'll get down on the entrance in a minute and film a few coming in. Obviously I lost my exhaust on the way down, so that was noisier than we expected, so obviously after this is done we'll be going straight back to the garage and put it away to repair that. But yeah, come along with me and we'll have a little look, see what's turned up. Right, let's go and have a little look around.
Got lots of hair. Yeah.
The fact she knew it, I would worry me.
He was quite surprised when he
Ford Anglia, look. Very Italian. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful condition. There's leather seats in there. She is a beauty. Just stylish, isn't it? I think it's a Pininfarina Lancia Flavia. Very, very nice. Not many of them left now. Zephyr. Absolutely beautiful. Veritable line here, a couple of Fords, like little Mark II Fiesta. Don't see any of them around anymore. Lovely old sit-up and bed pop. Look at that, there, it's beautiful condition. A little Austin A40 Farina. Bit better than the one we've seen in the yard a couple of videos back, isn't it? That's what that would have been looked like, that roof. In fact, it looks like it's very similar colour. Escort GTI or Gear. Another Mark II Fiesta, absolutely immaculate. There's the old Rover P6 3.5. So that is the car that the engine that's in the Zephyr came out of. What a lovely thing. Fiat X19. Now that is a rare little beastie, because they weren't known to rot at all, were they? A little Porsche ragtop. And look at this, look. Old Ben from Tasty Classics. I love this old beast. Old Rover P4, fantastic old car. Little classic Mini. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Humphreys. His old Volvo. Triumph TR6. Toyota Corolla. Lovely Ford Orion. Here comes the Germans, Tommy. Some more Germans. couple of these machines. Look, I bet some of you kids have never seen any one of these. So these are invention by Colin Sinclair. The Sinclair C5, that's a mouthful. So they were like a pedal version of the little vehicle, supposed to have been the future of city transport back in the 80s. But yeah, a very clever man who designed them, but they never really took off. But it's still cool to see some still around. Series Land Rover, look. She is in remarkable condition. Just simplicity. Nothing more in the Land Rover than you need. Superb condition. Beautiful. Another old Lancia, look at that cool little thing. A little Lotus. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
See, this is how you can park when all the wheels drive. A lovely Jeep. Oh, father will be here in a minute, that. That Anglia. There he is, look, he's made it.
That's the Manchester bound shaft. Yeah.
What else is it the same? Obviously the engine's in the front, the gearbox is in the back. Perfect 50-50 weight distribution.
Yeah. And what size is the motor?
3 litre.
3 litre 4-cylinder.
That's our neighbour Alan with his Mustang. Skyline here, look. Look at this old Lotus. She is an absolute beauty. What a car. Another old Rover, P6, V8 one as well.
I love it.
Some of the old museum stuff here is amazing, the engineering and stuff that's gone on. We'll have a little walk around in a minute and I'll take you and show you some of the water wheel and the old truck up in the shed and stuff like that. There's some of the old works that are actually still here, but that is a massive, great big something. I'm not sure what that is. Captain Connor should tell you what that is. Look at this, he's a happy little chap, look. There's Faber, look, he's yapping. Say hello, you two, Faber. He can't hear us, he ain't got his ears in.
So I got the car electrician in to get it all running, but underneath the block it's a bit wide, very quickly.
So this is a local car to our area. Always in beautiful condition, really well turned out, always immaculate. Going into the old clay works now, and this is one of the old mine carts. They used to carry the clay in. Pretty cool old thing. You don't want to push it very far, would you, when he's full up? What do you reckon that old, about a ton?
You could judge that better than me when you're carrying your dumpy bags. That's about all your dumpy bag in there, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe two. There's a bit of historical information there about the site, so if you want to pause the video, you should be able to read it. Got the old water wheel there, look. Still working. Really cool. And you got the old water blaster for blasting the clay out. Monitor, is it? Bloody gate wheel. He's a monster. He's a beauty. You see the shaft there, the connecting rod, and that goes up to that little railway track there, and I don't know what that pushes another bit of machinery up ahead. You can't see it, do you? There he comes, coming back again, look. Very cool. There's a bit more information about the pumping system. So you can zoom in on the video or pause the video there and you'll be able to see the information that's written, hopefully.
Oh, what about the train then? Like the train bit as well?
There's a little train dock. Carriages here. Some of the old rolling stock. Really old crane there, look. Winch crane. So obviously another little railway lifting device, crane of some description. But yeah, if you want to visit, this is Wheal Martyn, just outside of St Austell, and it's like a nice English clay visitor centre, and they've got loads of stuff here to look at. Absolutely fantastic little place. I've never been up this far before. This would have been the engine, I would imagine, that would pull those little carts around. In fact, there's one right next to it. So that's really cool. Looks like old diesel, but you've got the one-man seat there, sit on it sideways, and the levers, and yeah, you would sit on that all day long, pulling English China clay carts, these little ones here. Various guises, that one there's like a little flatbed. So yeah, very cool. I mean, this is an awesome little place. I've never been up this far before. Another look. I'm not even sure we're supposed to be up this far, but we are. We've got all these old buildings, and you can see just up there, look, there's the old chimney for an old engine house, and there's some other remains behind, but I don't think we can get to that. But yeah, look at that, there's another little cool. I'm assuming that may be some kind of tipper because it's got like a mechanism on it, and it'll open the little door in the end, and then all the stone will fall out the bottom. It's got holes in it because obviously it's wet soil, wet clay, so it would drain as it went on. Looks like an old points kind of system there as well. Bloody lovely. Look at this. We're in here, look. Some of the old signs up on the wall. The old Pratt sign there, look. What a cool sign that is. That's for Dominion 30, 1 and 3 per gallon. God, can you imagine paying 1 and 3 now for a gallon of fuel? And look at this old beauty, look. It's a Peerless, old Peerless wagon, starting handle on the front, look. And basically this was just like a horse and cart with an engine in it. You're not allowed to climb on it, obviously. But this looks like a very early start of lorries. Definitely, very cool. What's that hiding back there? We'll go and have a look at that in a minute if we can. But yeah, so this is a Peerless. I mean, they don't make stuff like this anymore, do they? And this has got the little St Austell badge on it, so I'd imagine that's the chassis number. And it belonged to Parkin and Peters. And a Hudson bicycle sign, look, very vintage, very cool. Oh, it's not looking like we can get back there, which is a shame, because back there is a train, locomotive. We'll see if we can get you around there in a second, then maybe another way. Through this dark depth, so I'm trying to get you to the train, guys, but I don't know if this is going to be the way. And this is the old clay dry fires in here. So this is where they would have dried out the mica. Not with light bulbs, obviously. Yeah, they only got electric one. I was just trying to get round to the train. There's a bloody train in behind that lorry.
All right, you go up around the top.
So obviously the water channel there for the old water wheel goes all the way down through there, out to the wheel. Clever bit of kit considering when it was built. Yeah, I've videoed them already. Right, I don't think we're supposed to be up this far, but I can't refuse to film that. Now that looks exactly the same as the train or the locomotive that we filmed the other day. I think this is actually close to the public today, so I just sneaked in here just to have a look. But I couldn't not film it for you guys, and I know I get comments saying, what about the train? So there it is. It's called Lee Moore, so it's come out of Lee Moore pit, #1 engine. But yeah, we'll try and get round the other way like legitimately, but just in case we can't, there it is for you. Yeah. Farmer's having a go at firing it up.
I think we've got to do stuff before we're allowed to.
Yeah. The old beauty. Well, you can't get up there easily. Oh, yeah. Cabinet of things, tools and shoemaker stuff, boat and boot making tools. There's some old horse brasses there, look. Look at that. So this is a clay worker's kitchen apparently, and that's what they use the china clay for, to make paper. Analog. Oh well, there's a well. The old sharpening stone for sharpening up your tools. It's that old fly press. Huge, isn't it? Cornish bricks. So there you go, look, Rogers and Co bricks. And they used to supply all these brick makers with their bricks all over Cornwall. And they last ceased production in 1971 making bricks. Everything back in the day was built with bricks. They even got the names like, you know, where. So you got Corey bricks, Liscar bricks there, look, St Day, Ramsey, all the stamps in them from the different builders. They don't make stuff like that anymore. The old window, look. That is awesome. Bit of stained glass. There's a dinner bell. I bet there is. It's a nice old traditional sign way, isn't it? That's what it would have been like, and that's what it would have been like when it was new. Bloody lovely. A miniature model of the old Clayworks Harbour down at Foy. So yeah, mini giffer, that's for you, love. How cool is that? the old clay boat, probably going out of Par, and then the last clay boat out of Foy. What was it, Dad? 1971 was the last.
2007.
2007 was the final shipment from Par, and then 2008, the last port in Cornwall exporting China clay is in Foy. And you can see on the pictures there, lots of it was done by horse and cart, teams of horses moving clay around. Some of the old horseshoes, look, they had their safety boots back in the day for the horses. I bet they aren't steel toe cap though. And that's what it would look like going along the road. 2-horse team with a cart full of white powder. Not Columbia, this is Cornwall, it's China clay. Again, so they'd have 2-horse team on that wagon, and they would carry the sacks of clay wherever it needed to go, probably up until that lorry was being used down the front there. The little scale model railway of the Pencarrow line from Ruddlemore This is the old clay dry channel. It goes on a brave old way down. There's a bit of machinery down there at the end. There you go. Another little cart down there, and they would take it straight off the dry into the cart and then away with it. There's a kind of machine barrel assembly there or so, but I'm assuming it's kind of an old mixer. Looking at the paddle inside of it. The old wooden barrels down there as well. Back in the day where everything was handmade, everybody had a job. Line of clay down there in the cornerlet, and then they've got all the old tipping and digging and whatever they are, those little devices down there. Would they be scales? Yeah. Oh, they are scales. So they measure that out and then pour it into a bag. That sounds about right. There's some other machinery down there. We aren't allowed in that bit, so yeah, we aren't allowed down there. So we'll go back the other way in a minute. There's a massive, great big engine down there. See the size of that crankshaft, look. He's a Gert Heller. Massive belt drive, and that goes out to that. So yeah, really, really cool stuff. Some more wagons there. Very cool. I mean, this place, as you can kind of see the setup it would have been. So there's the clay. And they would have had guys on the sides raking it over, and the floor would have been heated. The channels there would blow hot air through and dry the clay. And they'd have to keep it regulated, keep it at an even depth so that it all dried out nicely together. Would have been very, very manual work back in the day. All these tools on the side there, you know, the old corner shovels and the big rakes and stuff like that. And they would have raked this all day long and just kept taking it out, bringing it in, taking it out, bringing it in. The workshop there, it looks like a forge in the corner where they would have done some blacksmithing. Is that bellows down there as well, isn't it? Yeah. So you've got a set of bellows down there, and they're connected to whatever that is. But yeah, cool little workshop. And have a little kiln down there as well. Pizza oven, yeah, you make a good pizza in that one, wouldn't you? But I don't know if we can see in the side here, but that's all clay dry furnaces as well. So that probably would have been where they heated up the channels that go into the other room to warm the clay. See the size of that anvil, look. Old Wile E. Coyote would love that one, wouldn't he? Right guys, so as per the other video that we did a couple of weeks ago, we are now Angry Duck Locomotive. I'll spin you around, you can have a look at this, this locomotive. There we go, bit better view of the Lee Moore #1 engine. So you would have been responsible for pulling all the clay out of on the railway lines down to the docks to be loaded at Par, I would imagine, or Foy, wherever the line went. But he is very similar to the engine that we filmed a couple of weeks ago down in near the Poldark mine. So, and I think that was a Foy engine as well from the other end, so maybe this one ran down and the other one ran up, perhaps. But yeah, this one's very cool. You can actually go in this one, and you know, they don't mind you sort of climbing on it, and the kids can have a little look inside it, because they're never going to see nothing like this anywhere else, are they? You see a little firebox down there. I would imagine it would have been quite a physical job to have driven this back in the day. All day long in front of a fire. And there she is, Leemore #1. Probably built by Pickett and Sons, 1899 in Bristol. A video on the wall of the old trucks that they used to use back in the day. All the way up through the ages. America! So this is a model of a domestic water supply pump. So cool. And I bet that probably works as well. But that's a little replica of the water wheel system. So there'll probably be a pump in there, and it would make water in the top and then suck it up from the bottom and put it back through the wheel again, I would imagine. A little pump. Very cool. It's got this old ERF lorry hiding in the shed here, look. What an absolute peach. Heavy Transport Company Limited, St Austell, Cornwall. Nice load of old signs in here, look. The old Woodbine cigarettes, SO, Newquay Depot, so that would have been a custom made sign for a local garage back in the day. Little Shell sign up there, a couple of Pratt signs back there. Cool stuff. clean, isn't it? Clean Cortina. I hate to say to you guys, but I've banger raced loads of these. Back in the day they were 50 quid from a scrapyard, and I've banger raced probably, well, a good few of them anyway in my time.
I'm inviting the mate.
Hello mate, hello. Only you guys had smell-o-vision, you could smell all the fuel and the oil and the classic carness of all this stuff. It's very cool. So Marlin kit. A 3.5 Jaguar Mark II, a 3.4. He's in cool shape. I take a picture of the English Bulldog next to my English car. Right guys, that'll do it for this video. That's been Wheels at Wheal Martyn Cars and Coffee morning. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I say, like and subscribe, it really helps me out with the channel. This is a bit of a bonus video today, so I don't know when it'll be posted, but you'll know when I know. Thanks for watching guys, and all that sort of stuff. Remember guys, be good. If you can't be good, be careful, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.